So good day. So today, spark plugs and an oil change. So switch it on, show you what I had to do to get the spark plugs out. So I end up ordering one of these where it comes in free, as my spark plug sockets don't fit. So yeah, so when I ordered 3/4 drive, so yeah, 4-piece ratchet sewer drive, and it was the middle one. Then I had to grind it down. So all I've done is gone round it, as the too fat. Even my spark plugs, yeah, was too fat for yours. And I couldn't wait any longer. I thought these were going to be the thin ones, but they weren't. So yeah, I ordered these off Amazon, and it's the middle size one. I think it's a 14, I'm not sure. Yeah, so I had to order these. The best thing to do is to try and find yourself some really slim, tall, long sockets, little spark plug sockets. I say I just gone round with the grinder, well, with a sander, and just sanded it right down so it fits in the bore. So all you do is pull up your sleeves like this and put it down. And I wanted a swivel one anyway, because when you're trying to get it in, especially this one here, you can't get straight bar because your wires and that, you're pulling your wires out of the way. So I wanted a swivel end, or swivel angle, so I get into awkward places. So yeah, and especially that number one, what's underneath this, I won't have to move all these wires to get it to it. But yeah, done these three, just doing this one there. Just this one, oh, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4. My 5th one I'm doing. So nearly done with the spark plugs. You put them out like that, and it looks like that. State of that. So yeah, I think it's been running all over the place, to be fair, due to that exhaust on, K&N filter, and it still had the oxygen sensor still in, so it weren't mapped properly. The cat's been removed, so yeah, there was no cat, there was no map telling the ECU there was no cat and everything. So yeah, the computer was trying all sorts to get this bike running, and having none of it. It was just making the ECU read all funny shit. So, like in the last video, I took the oxygen sensor out, I blocked that, I put ram air on it now. Just going to do this service, then we're going to drop a map on it, what will tell, well, we'll change everything, and it'll tell the ECU there's no cat on it, there's no oxygen sensor on it, and there's ram air on it now. So yeah, it should tune it out nicely. That's the plan. So I'll get back to getting these spark plugs done. So spark plugs all done, all fresh new spark plugs all in. Put the tank back on. See, when you're doing spark plugs and that, look at that room there. Try and get in to get them spark plugs, even if you're the other side. So anything work underneath here, I find it easier just to take the tank off. So then a clip, 19mm, and these 2 air pipes here pull off. And I'll do the 10mm bolts at the bottom, tank's off. When you don't drop it and dent it, you're all good. So yeah, a lot easier. If you're working, need to work underneath the tank, so you just drop the tank off. Right, I'll leave the tank up like this, I think, as I need to just the throttle bodies. First things first, let's get the oil change done. Then, soon that's all done, all fresh, we can adjust these throttle bodies and put that map on. So, oil change. There's 3 sump plugs on here. Get down and show you. Already emptying mine. Done the first 2 sump plugs. And yeah, you're needing, come on, clean up, 8mm and a key. Cut these open. And in here. So yeah, one at the front here, one over there, one at the back here. So that's these 2 drained. I've lifted the bike up straight to drain them. So front one is small, middle one's big. We'll have a look what the back one looks like in a sec. So yeah, let's get this front one back in because it might have been long enough to cover all 3. So we'll get this front one in, don't crack this back one off. So, it's rear one cracked open, just emptying that now. Rear one's the small one, so front and rear are small sump plugs and middle one's a long one. Don't forget get your crush washers. As you can see, I put my front on 2 bits of wood just to tilt it back a bit so I can get me bucket underneath. So yeah, just going to let this drain, put some plugs back in, then we'll do the oil filter what's at the front. So the sump plugs back in, time for oil filter. You've got this stupid chrome cup on, that just pulls off. And the good thing about these is, if you're out in the sticks and you need the cup, yeah, that's what they're good for. But that ain't going back on. There's the oil filter. So just twist anti-clockwise to take it off. So that's the oil filter off. Yeah, it was that iFlow, whatever it was on it. I am putting the key in. Oil filter. These are already greased, so you don't need to put any oil on them. Already greased, so yeah. We'll just screw that on and we'll top it up with oil. So for the oil I've gone for 5100, 1040. You need 5.6 litre for an oil filter change. 5.4, 5.6 litre. That's more than the wife's TT Turbo. So yeah, let's get this emptied in here. Take this stupid little cap off. Don't even sit in properly. I wonder if I can change these rubbers. Yeah, it just don't feel like, look, put it in, it just feels loose. So yeah, I wonder if I can change that. We'll see. Anyway, let's get this oil topped up. Straight in the oil. So I put about 5.5 in, 5.5 litres of oil. Just about my full mark. Yeah, I put about 5.2, 5.3 in. Kick the bike over, let it run for a couple of minutes, get all the oil through the system. Then checked again, topped it up. So yeah, there we go. After my first run out, I will check the oil again, just to make sure. So yeah, there we go. That's that done. Oil change, spark plugs done. I am looking at doing the water for the antifreeze as well. Yeah, that'll be on probably next week or something to do that. to give the system a flush through. I have ordered the ignition barrel for here as well, so it takes it from the top to the side. I've ordered that just from Just Rockets, about 85 quid, about 90 with postage. So yeah, that will take it, the ignition from up there, where it's awkward to get your hands in there, I think, it's down to the side here. As you can see, that's where it goes here. So yeah, I've ordered that, waiting for that to come, still waiting for the forward controls to come. Then I think I'm going to order a load of paint, as I want the engine to go black as well. So that's going to take some doing. It needs all cleaning, and most of this all stripping off. Really should have done it before I did the oil change, I know, but never mind, we'll get there. All this needs spraying as well. Anyway, hope this has helped you out. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button if you want to see what else I do to this rocket.